gamey, huh? Woo! Hope I don't go off the fucking mountain today. Morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, the 24th of August, and we're on a mission to get an RV and bring it back to the Rancho. You know, this RV is 1988 vintage, so you never know. You get on the road because it could already be issues with the thing. It wasn't a very expensive RV. We've talked to the owner. There's a few quirks here and there, and there's a few things that are going to have to be straightened out, but God willing, we'll be able to get over the hump of the Sierras here and down to the Central Valley and on our way back to the Rancho. So we shall see when we get down here. So guys, we're going to get on our way now and get rolling here. All right, guys, we're getting close to where we're going to be picking up the rig. Left on Callahan Ranch Road right here. Looks like a nice area.
Continue on Callahan Ranch Road for 1 mile.
All right. That's it. So we got some issues. Nothing's perfect in life. I'm glad I bought the new battery because we got a problem with the charging system here. So a hot battery should take me all the way home as long as lights aren't on or any accessories aren't running. Everything should be okay. Houses.
3 minutes.
Stoplight here. First look here. The guy didn't do a very good job hitting that wheelchair.
Here's the white fence.
Yeah, just look for a goldenrod. Should tell you turn or not. Your GPS?
800 feet, turn left onto Golden Red Street.
Okay, 800 feet. I think this is goldenrod here.
Turn left onto Golden Red Street. In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the left.
That could be back in there. I'm not sure, somewhere along here. Is that it in there? There it is. There's your first look at the...
Head east on Golden Red Street toward
That was your
Cherrywood
turn
Drive.
in
Then
there?
you will arrive at your destination. You've
Yeah.
arrived.
All right. You got the keys and everything.
Got the keys in the title.
Do a battery change yet? There it is, guys. 1988 Coachman You might as well just turn around so you're pointed out while we're here. This is good right here.
It's a good thing I got
Yeah.
four-wheel drive.
All right, guys, here we go. Oh, sorry about the camera. Crazy, that thing. There she is. Looks in pretty good shape.
The keys.
All right, well, let's open her up. Inside, I wonder if it comes with the plant, huh? In there. Change out the battery. Jen, why don't you see if one of these keys fits that so you can kind of latch that down a little bit. That's smashed there. That wing window. But overall in good shape. Tires look okay. First look interior is really nice. Did you find one? Time to change out the good thing I bought a battery, huh? Never be sure standard operating procedure. Helps to have the right tools too. Boy, that thing is just barely on there, eh? Just rigged lousy rig job on that. Okay. We got our negative. Got a little bit right down. Properly seated in that case.
Might not have been hooked up properly. Might not have been hooked up properly.
Well, there's a few electrical issues here, but
Let me come from the other side and see.
shoot into the sun. That good woman.
Nah, the sucks. This thing. Sun is coming in from over there.
Boy, that's loose right there. So you shouldn't have a solenoid clicking when you hook a battery up. So obviously that solenoid's got to be replaced. That just equals an immediate drain on the battery right there. So actually the charging system may be fine. He said he put a new alternator on it. I couldn't understand why it wasn't charging. Crimp that a little bit. All right, you can turn that off for a bit longer. All right, so I did bring some oil. Top it up a little bit. Do we have the oil we brought? Put some seafoam in. Chop up that Prestone there. Always bring this stuff when you're coming to get a rig. The lady wasn't too nice, I'll tell you that.
Well, that's sales tactic. That's an atypical sales tactic.
Yeah, she ain't a happy camper, I'll tell you that.
Husband ain't here and woman ain't happy. Using the F word and all that.
This is our washer fluid. This is our fill bottle for overflow. Just want to double check. It's kind of overflows to that row in there. time for us to roll. I think we've done everything we can.
Yeah, new battery, some extra oil in, and seafoam in.
Just got loose wires all over the place here.
Yeah, that's
Oh boy.
bad. Yeah,
Watch your head.
that's coming from the solenoid there. That's weird.
Alright guys, we are underway. Gonna take it easy the first miles. I did put the sea foam in. That should help clean things up a bit. Oil pressure's good. Like all systems are good. I'm not sure if the guy's got a charging problem or an electrical relay problem myself. But she seems to be running good. Brakes are good. Very smooth sounding engine. The transmission's a little bit whiny. Could need a little bit of fluid change, so we'll see. But she's running good, she's shifting good. Temperature's good, so yeah. Okay, all systems are go. We're gonna go gas up now over here, so nerve-wracking day. Tire's a little gamey, huh? Hope I don't go off the fucking mountain today. Okay, she's cruising along good at 60, no shimming, no, doesn't feel like I have any side-to-side torsion. Pretty smooth. She's got cruise control, I didn't know that, so. Yeah, I think the more I think about this electrical situation, the more I think the guy's got a short somewhere in there. As soon as I hooked up that battery, it's like a relay wasn't properly acting properly, and something was staying in something was on in a power drain position. So that's going to take some time to figure that out. But our temperature is good. Oil pressure I consider much more important than anything else on the board here. Very important on the dash to have good oil pressure and not to have any heating problems so early in the morning. It's not too hot, so that should work to our advantage today. We're coming back up to Reno. Then we're going to hit 580. Excuse me, we're going to hit Interstate 80 and start the long ride home now. So this will be it. So far, so good. This rig had sat quite a while, so this will be a good work in for it. So, all right. Yeah, the guy was cool on the phone who owned the rig, but he was smart. He headed up to Lake Tahoe today, and he left his wife in charge, and she really didn't know her ass from a hole in the ground. Plus, she had a real shitty attitude too. You know, I figured, why in the hell can't I get? You know, where in the hell are the keys to the gas tank? You know, and I go search around. Finally, I find them under the seat here. You know, crazy ass stuff. But you know, you could be a little nicer to people. I mean, we just came 300 miles or whatever. Pick up the damn rig, but yeah, everything's good. Rolling along. Good temperature, good oil pressure. That's the main thing. But yeah, I mean, you could be a little nicer, you know. Just every other word's the F-bomb and F-this, and that guy that listed up the vehicle, F him, you know. I'm like, you know, what the hell? Nothing's perfect in the world, just roll with it. I wouldn't let a family member drive this thing on this expedition right now. I mean, this is dangerous as fuck. but I feel comfortable myself. I can handle anything that comes along on the road. But put you in behind the wheel of this thing? Oh, hell no. On these fucking tires? No. Hell no. So we're just making our way into Reno here, so. Alright, guys. See Jen directly ahead of me there. Pretty soon we'll be hitting the I-80 turnoff. Running good. Well, guys, you can see the mountains ahead. We got our work cut out for us today. I'd be lying if I wasn't, if I didn't tell you I was nervous as fuck going over here. You know, I got old oil, kind of old fuel. Not the first thing you want to do the first day you go out and pick up your RV is make it a 300-mile trip each way. I thought it was kind of scary going out to the Central Valley to pick up the GMC. Go about 90 miles, so, you know, those mountains look awful big. I'm at a couple thousand feet, still got a good engine temperature, still good oil pressure. I don't understand the gas situation though, because I've got a toggle switch there. I didn't, it's got two tanks on it. I think it's got front and rear tanks. I'm just hoping one filled it up. I didn't even bother checking for a second fill cap. Maybe it has one for a second one, so I'm not going to worry about that till I get closer to home. So we're in the deep-ended pool now, guys, up on the mountains, doing about 60 miles an hour. Windy up here. We've made it to California. I feel like the 351's got plenty of power. I don't feel like the engine's working hard at all. Of course, we're not to the steepest part of the climb. We're up about 3,000 feet. We got 4,500, almost a mile and a half higher to go here. But I feel like the engine is good and strong. I don't sense any hesitation at all. And this is a rig that's sat for a long time. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. Yeah, if I'd had it back at the Rancho, I would have done some preliminary things in town, but it is what it is. If you're asking, am I properly registered? No. Am I properly tagged? No. Did I get out of the state of Nevada? Yes. So I got a better chance just on visuals that a cop in California won't make this as not a properly registered vehicle because I swapped the tag from the front and put it on the back. And, you know, God knows what year that tag is or whatever. So, you know, I do have insurance. Yes, I did buy insurance yesterday. I could not get AAA because they need 48 hours for that to be in effect. So you don't call in and sign up for the moment of your first need. So, you know, we're on a wing and a prayer today, guys. You know, we do got the title. We do got the bill of sale. Everything is clean. That to me is the really important thing here. And to be able to go safely. And this rig feels, I mean, I've got to be honest, compared to the way that the rolling Rancho drove when I first got that, this thing's really feeling very comfortable. Very good road handling here. Ooh, executing my first passing maneuver. There's a nice rig. Named after my friend Cameo. I fall in right behind this trucker here, guys. Get a little drafting, right? Alright, we're still about 5 miles from the summit. All systems still go. God, just don't let me overheat or throw a rod or a piston here. This is a lot of stress for first time out. Oh boy, there goes Missy Jen. I think we're coming up to the summit now. A truck weigh station there, the California Department of Inspections. Shit, I gotta tell them the fucking window doesn't roll down. This'll be fun. I like hearing this bullshit. I hope they just waved me through. May not be anybody working today. Oh, they got somebody here. Oh man, what a run. Thank God. Free at last. I think we actually got Donner still ahead up there. You can see the high peak, so it ain't over yet, guys. Oh. Here we go. Still maintaining 60, still good oil pressure, decent temperature. Chugging along 55, 60. Have some guts, boy, right over top of that pass. Let's go. Styling and profiling. That's actually the power steering pump that's whining a little bit. Probably needs some fluid. Come on, baby. Really pumping hard. We're getting kind of low oxygen up here, lower oxygen. Come on, you mofo. My speed is really running down. We're really on a big grade here. And all the damn truckers passing me. Temperature still good. Man, I hate to do this the first run, but what alternative did I have? Over one of the highest passes in the country. I need to have my head examined. See Jen behind me there. Up and over, guys. Woo! A little bit more. Got my Good Luck Riley the Roofer shirt on. If you guys remember last year when Jen and I picked up the GMC RV, we had the Riley the Roofer shirts on, and it seemed to bring us pretty good luck that day. So here we go, our highest point right up here, 7,500 feet. And we're still rolling along. That's it, here we are. I'm gonna stop again for fuel and it's somewhere on the downside because I have no idea about the consumptions, tanks, any of that stuff. So there's a toggle switch down below that says rear, front, so not going to be taking any chances, that's for sure. There's the Missy. So we made it up to the summit. Now it's going to be a test of brakes going down the other side. I'm sure Jen is breathing a sigh of relief here. She's getting all that good video. This is not a game for guys in short pants, I'll tell you. It's all downhill now. All right, guys, we've made it down to Auburn so far without incident. Had a little bit of drama switching fuel tanks. You know, the guy wasn't around when I bought the rig. Just his nasty wife was there. So it wasn't like she was going to tell me anything about the rig. So thought I was running out of fuel. Flipped over to the other tank. Well, she ran just perfect, guys. So we're still running along. Hot as hell now. We're getting down to the Central Valley, about 30 miles east of Sacramento. And I'm rolling along at about 60, 65 miles an hour. All good. In the hood. With the Coachman Class B. It is really hot. And of course, this window doesn't come down. And AC needs a charge here, so in the Central Valley, it's got to be like 104, 105 in the rig right now. And I'm just sweating like a turd on a sidewalk on a 4th of July day in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It is hot. Anyway, making our way around Sacramento. Nothing to report. Rig's running good. Oil pressure's good. Temperature's good. We're gonna not take a chance. I don't have the key for the front tank. It's probably here somewhere. We got like a zillion friggin' keys. So we're running on the rear tank only. And I don't want to run the gas down. So probably when we get to Davis, we'll get gas over there. So going through a lot of construction area here now. A lot of crazy ass drivers. A little road view there. A lot of construction. A lot of very limited access on here, so hopefully we'll make it home before rush hour. It's been a real adventure. Over the Sacramento River. Gonna have to take a refreshment stop. I am just soaked. Tell you, perspiring too much. I feel like I've lost 5 pounds on this ride today. I go over here and pull in and get some gas at the Shell station. And go. Ooh, trucks of tomatoes. Trucks of tomatoes. This will be our last fuel stop of the day, just to be sure. I'm making a video. Just putting our last bit of gas. We went from Colfax to Davis here. Didn't use a lot, maybe 5 gallons, so this should easily get us to back to Santa Rosa. Even 6 gallons there. All right, I wish I knew where the key was. One of the keys works at forward tank. Don't know where that is yet. She looks pretty good, eh guys? The old war horse. I think it's a real nice looking rig. I feel like calling it Little Red or Little Dynamite, Little TNT, something like that. Got nice running boards on the side. It's been running good. Tires are a little sketch. But I'll take it. For the price, 6 grand, I'll take it. Started in Hayward in the Bay Area, be going back that way, so. Missy Jen's going to get a drink for us here, and we'll be on our way. God knows, I think this license expired 5 years ago, this plate. I had cops passing me all day, you know, nobody even gave a shit. So, oh, final part of the voyage. Stuff got kind of thrown around a bit in here, but it's been going good. My confidence has got it up to 65, 70 miles an hour, so that's a good thing. Get my purse squared away. It's been shit flying all over the place today. My phone, some missed calls and some other stuff. I know my friends are calling and wondering what's going on. There's money everywhere in here. I don't need any chips or anything, but they just make me thirsty. You take the chips. How does she look coming down the road? Pretty cool, following behind?
Got a lot of footage. I nailed that car full of footage now.
Okay. Did it look stable going down the road? Look good? Huh? Is it styling and profiling?
I pulled up on the side, got some side.
I saw you coming up on the side there.
Got a couple of plants.
Yeah. It's in damn good shape, isn't it? For 88? All right. Should we finish this journey? Now remember, I get to Santa Rosa, I'm going to go to a immediate smogging place right away up on the avenue, the street of shattered dreams, and get that done. You get home and take care of the kids. Maybe shift my car out front or something, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to move the car and get the gate ready.
Yeah, perfect. Woo!
Right in.
Let's wrap this puppy up today. It's been a long day. All right. You want to know the best thing about this rig, guys, is I feel comfortable driving it. I feel like I could drive this rig all day, even though this thing barely moved for 5 years and stood in storage. The thing's running like a mofo. It handles good, got good acceleration. I feel like the 351 cubic inch, 350, doing good, 5.3 liter, transmission smooth. Yeah, I'm happy. You contrast this about 13 months ago when we were bringing the rolling Rancho. It was a white knuckle experience the whole damn way. And here I am floating along at 65. I'm not shaking, I'm not dipping, I'm not weaving. It's just rolling along, really good road presence. That's what I call a car like this. A rig like this, it has really good road presence. And that's what I thought I was buying with the Coachman. Yeah, I got things to work on, but that's the fun of RVing. To me, not just getting up and getting in it and going, but taking your time to get your punch list, the stuff you want to work on, like the window mechanism doesn't work over here. I can hear the motor working, so that's okay. You know, it's means we lost a pin on that, and the generator's running, but we might have some wiring issues. I don't know about what the guy said about the alternator doesn't charge the battery. I've started up several times today, and when I went to switch fuel tanks, when it died till I cut over to the other fuel tank, that battery was cranking fine, strong, and that was after 100 miles. So here we are. We're already logged our 200th mile today, and just running real good and making me feel very confident running it too. So we made it to Fairfield, where my friend Janet lives. Come on, bro, merge on if you're gonna merge on. And we'll be taking Highway 12 off. Normally I'd stop and see Janet, but we're running late with all the stuff, having to pull over for a little while to cut over the gas tank. A couple fuel stops, the time it took to get the rig operational when I was up there, because there were some things that didn't make the video that I had to do on some wiring and some other stuff to get the rig going. So it's we'll save it for driving down there and chilling out. So yeah, ask me if I like driving it. I love it. It's so smooth. It's so, what would I say, easy to handle. And I don't feel like I have a huge load behind me. I feel almost like I have like driving a extended cab truck or extended bed truck. Really, really nice. Hello, Janet. Sorry we couldn't stop. There's a CHP. Big traffic coming out of San Francisco on the other side. Okay, finally we're getting off Interstate 80. This is the road that goes all the way to the ocean, Bodega Bay. Woo! What a relief. I can hear myself think now. I know Jen's relieved. She's been nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof, worrying about me driving. Just just like the rolling rancher last year, she gets very nervous about something new that we don't know anything about. But I feel good in my own skills to be able to get things going. Made it into Santa Rosa. We're just going through the wine country, West Santa Rosa right now. As you can see out there, we're waiting to make the official city limit, and then, you know, we'll conclude a great trip here. That temperature gauge has fluctuated a little bit as I've climbed the mountains. It's gone to about 75% of the hot, but it's stayed within a normal range. The oil pressure has been great. Pegged right in the middle. Haven't noticed any electrical problems at all. I think what this guy, just to confirm, I think the guy that owned it didn't know a lot about systems, so he assumed his battery's not charging when actually what he has is something, an incipient drain, a vampire short that is pulling his battery down, discharging it over time. So it'll be a little something challenging to get onto. I think we're just coming up to the official Santa Rosa city limits now. And I'll tell you what, it is good to be home. All right, guys, big smiles from Missy Jen and prayers the whole way. We are back on the Rancho with Little Rascal. We made it, honey.
It took a lot of prayers.
It took a lot of prayers, huh? A lot of nervousness and stuff to get her here, but we got the job done. And what do you think of that name, Little Rascal, huh?
She sure was a little rascal.
A little rascal today. Yeah, the rig had a lot of balls today, so we're real happy to be back on the Rancho. We want to thank you guys for being along. At times it was a little harrowing, a little adventurous, and not one dull minute the whole time we came down there. Missy Jen's gonna sleep good tonight, baby. Ooh, thanks again, guys, for being along as Little Rascal makes it back to the Rancho. We'll have a lot more vids coming up. Lots of work to do on the rig to get her worthy and safe. And both Missy Jen and I are excited that you are along as we brought the rig home. Thanks, everybody.